Welcome to the deep dive. We've got some interesting info today from Diversified Insurance Brokers about Social Security and SSI changes for 2025.
Yes, some important updates.
Our plan here is really just to, break down what these changes actually mean for people, get to the core of it.
Exactly. These details from Diversified Insurance Brokers point to shifts that, well, they'll touch a lot of folks. Benefits, earnings limits. Quite a bit.
Okay, let's jump right in then. The CLLA, the cost of living adjustment, what's the headline for 2025?
For both Social Security and SSI, we're looking at a 2.5% COLA for 2025.
2.5%.
Yeah. And this is, typically tied to the consumer price index increase. It's basically trying to help benefits keep up with inflation.
So your money buys roughly the same stuff.
That's the idea. Maintain purchasing power. It's actually a bit lower than last year's adjustment, which kind of reflects the inflation rate slowing down a bit. Something to note.
Right, interesting context. Okay, now, for people still working, I saw something about taxable earnings limits changing.
Yes, that's correct. This mainly impacts higher earners. The maximum earnings subject to Social Security tax, that's OASDI, is going up.
From
$168,600 in 2024 up to $176,100 for 2025.
Okay, so more income is taxed for Social Security.
Up to that new limit, yes.
Sure.
But remember, Medicare tax still applies to all earnings. No cap there.
Got it. Unlimited for Medicare, new cap for Social Security. Okay. What about if you're already getting retirement benefits, but maybe you're still working part-time? Those earnings tests.
Right, those limits are changing too. So if you're under your full retirement age for the entire year, 2025.
The whole year?
Yes. The annual earnings limit is now $23,400.
$23,400.
Which is, but for $950 a month. Earn more than that, they'll likely reduce your benefits. It's $1 less for every $2 you earn over the limit.
Okay, that's clear for the under FRA group, but what if 2025 is the year you actually reach your full retirement age?
Different rules apply then. It's a much higher limit,
Yeah.
$62,160 for the year.
$62,160. Wow.
Or $5,180 a month. But here's the key part. That limit only counts for the earnings in the months before you hit full retirement age.
Only the months before.
Exactly. Once you reach your full retirement age month, the earnings test disappears for the rest of that year and forever after. No limit.
That's a really crucial difference. Good to flag that. Okay, shifting gears slightly, a Social Security disability, SSD, any updates there?
Yes, a couple of key figures are adjusted. Substantial gainful activity, or SGA,
Yeah.
that threshold is changing.
SGA.
For non-blind recipients, it's going up to $1,620 per month in 2025.
Okay.
And for recipients who are blind, it's $2,700 per month.
Higher for blind individuals. Makes sense.
And one more, the trial work period threshold. If you're on disability and testing out working again, that's now $1,160 per month.
So knowing these SGA and trial work numbers is pretty vital if you're on disability and thinking about earning some income.
Absolutely. It directly impacts eligibility.
Now, something I think a lot of people wonder about. What's the absolute highest possible Social Security retirement check someone could get in 2025?
Okay, the maximum monthly benefit for someone retiring at their full retirement age in 2025 is $4,018 a month.
That's the peak. Assumes you earn the maximum taxable amount throughout your working life, essentially.
Right. A high bar to clear, but good to know the ceiling. Let's touch on Supplemental Security Income, SSI. What are the key changes there?
For SSI, the main federal payment standard is increasing. It'll be $967 per month for an individual.
$967.
And $4,450 per month for an eligible couple.
Okay. And I think there was something for students.
Yes. Good point. For students receiving SSI, the student earned income exclusion is going up. They can earn more without it affecting their SSI benefit.
How much more?
The monthly limit is $2,350 and the annual limit is $9,460 for 2025. That can be a really significant help for students. Definitely. More room to earn while studying. Okay, so we've covered the COLA, earnings caps, the earnings test, disability thresholds, max benefit, SSI. Wow, quite a few adjustments. Bringing it back to our listeners, how does knowing all this actually help with, say, their retirement planning?
Well, fundamentally, understanding these numbers helps you plan better. Knowing the earnings test limits, for example, lets you decide how much work makes sense if you claim Social Security early without facing unexpected benefit reductions.
Avoiding those penalties.
Exactly. And for SSI recipients, especially students, knowing the new payment standards and exclusion limits helps manage budgets and, stay eligible while potentially earning more. It's about making informed choices.
Right. So wrapping up, It's pretty clear there's some notable changes across the board for Social Security and SSI in 2025. These aren't random numbers, they reflect economic shifts.
Precisely. There are adjustments designed to keep the programs aligned with the current economic reality, like inflation and wage growth.
So definitely important to be aware of these updates. And maybe here's something to mull over. Considering these specific 2025 changes we just discussed, what part of your own financial plan, maybe your retirement strategy or budget, might need a second look? Worth thinking about. Thanks for taking this deep